What's going on, guys? TBF Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Ark Survival Evolved. We're playing Ragnarok on the Adventurers Fantasy Guild server. So check it out, guys. We're jumping back into Ragnarok. I know it felt like the series was over. It kind of is. What we're going to do today is kind of give you the finale for the series. We want to jump back in one last time to kind of show off some of the builds, show off some of the fun that we had here. And then Auto and Taru are going to join us a little bit, the Adventurers crew getting together to go ahead and do the finale on this series, on this server. And then we're actually moving over to the Aberration server. We've already started a couple, not videos over there, but a couple days over that I've played into that mod pack. We're having a really good time with it. Same mod pack as we have here, so some of this same building stuff, but in the Aberration world. So it's going to be a lot of fun, so we definitely want to do that. But basically what we were doing is we realized that we just never got to do like a real end to this series, and we wanted to make sure we gave it a proper send-off, show you guys just all the cool buildings and all the fun that we had around the map. Like, we built in quite a few places, got some really cool builds going. This is the first of, I think, 7 quick base tours that I'll show you. It's going to be really, really quick. I'll go through them really fast, and then we're going to jump into a boss fight with Auto and Taru, and that should be hopefully here the next like hour or so when they get online, hopefully. Really excited to do that. But yeah, we're just kind of bummed out that we never gave a proper ending to the series, and this is kind of our attempt to go ahead and go back and give that proper ending to it. You know, we've already moved on in the internal realm. We've kind of moved over to the Evanis Astra map. Now we're not done with the center map, but we have definitely moved on to a new map there. And then on our more vanilla playthrough here, we're moving on to the Aberration map. But this one we definitely wanted to go ahead and, like I said, give it a proper send-off. This was one of our first main builds on our own, kind of doing a little bit of the castle thing. This was so many reworkings and so many start-overs on this build, and I really like how it came through. Like, it took a long time to kind of get it the way we liked. I love the way this little castle thing came out. I had to do foundations underneath, basically on these little landings over here for each one of these buildings, and then we just kind of had to go from there. But same on this side. And originally we were going to join the two with a giant tower, but then I kind of decided that it just looked really good with separate, just 2 separate buildings. And then we started to build kind of a little village walkway down here with some of the different village stalls and stuff like that. And we had the, what is this called, the little fountain in the middle, and then a couple of little like stall, like, I don't know, like the little village stores when you first come into like a castle village if you're playing like Skyrim or something like that. I just thought it looked really cool. I thought it was a unique look for it, and we definitely wanted to show it off a little bit before we move on to the next bases. But so many cool dinos on this server that we had so much fun with. I'm gonna miss them a lot, actually, especially some of the ones that we really played with a lot. Some of the really important ones, like of course the beaver. I think R2 Beaver 2, super amazing. Just dinos like that we played with way too much, especially some of like the different pteranodons. She's so fly, the fastest pteranodon ever in terms of vanilla. Look at this guy, or this girl, excuse me. Absolutely amazing. Can't even turn around properly. But I'm gonna go ahead and head to the other bases real quick, give you guys a quick rundown of some of the places that we built, and then we will get all of our artifacts together that we have down in the underground base, and then we'll move on to the boss fight. Cannot wait to get into the boss fight. If you guys do enjoy the episode, make sure you guys hit that like button. Definitely go check out the Aberration series when that comes out. Subscribe if you're new. As always, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next... Oh, what am I doing? We're doing a closeout? No. And I will see you at the next building spot. I'll be right. All right, guys, next base. First off, the sharks that we got tamed up one of those first days. That's new. Blubberkins, that was something that wasn't there. But Sharkbait, one of the early OG sharks. And Turtle Pants. The return of Turtle Pants did happen over on the Evanis Astra series, and it was absolutely amazing. Make sure you definitely go check that out. Let's go move over to the base. All right, over here, this was the main first like Adventurers Guild hall or main base. It's called Adventurers Guild Hall, but it was definitely the first main base that we started together, and it definitely kind of built up over time, and actually was a really nice little build. It was kind of the circular motion build. This is a Taru work. This is definitely something Taru and Auto worked on. It was a just a unique little build that actually worked out really well. Do we have like a torch on us? I probably don't. I guess hopefully you guys can see okay. It's not super bright, super dark. It's kind of somewhere in between. But it was just a nice little spot. It definitely served as our main headquarters for a very long time. There's Taru Smile. What's up, Taru Smile? We got our Ovises in here. Wow, I didn't even know about these guys. Some penguins. That might have happened just recently. I don't even know. All of our Ovis that we kept using. And then this little back area, we never really expanded into here because we started moving into other bases, but it was pretty cool having that. And then we had our first horse stable back here, which was perfect. This place was actually a nice little horse stable that Taru built up and had all kinds of horses in here originally until she built her newer, larger one over there. Uh-oh. Who died? Baby monitor. Oh, no. Our baby monitor died. So some of these guys have died because we haven't been on the server much in a while. So it's kind of time to retire the server and some of the things. There's Mikey, one of the first of the Ninja Turtles. Couple Son of Stompy, Mr. Stomps. I don't know what Mrs. Stompy Pants is. One of our first trikes, Ruby. So super low level 69 trike. So just random stuff like that. Like I said, it's kind of one that we moved on from kind of, not quickly, but after the first several days together, and then we started kind of branching out across the map. We used to have our flyers all lined up around here, and it was just a really unique look. Really enjoyed it. So that's the Adventurers Guild Hall. Definitely a cool build. Let's kind of see if we can get like a zoomed out version of it. There we go. Just a great looking build, man. Make sure we get a couple pictures of it. I'll go back and take a picture of my main base too, and we'll just do a few pictures of these different places so we can kind of, you know, keep our fond memories of this place, because we spent a lot of time on the server and it was a lot of fun. All right, on to the next build. Let's go ahead and check out. Let's see. I think we're gonna save the Desert Air Base. If you guys have seen it, you guys know it's an amazing build. Pirate Cove. That might be Weed Wax Base. Let's go ahead and check that out. Hopefully we don't have any load-in problems. I know before with all the stuff that he had in that area, it caused some definite problems. Let's see. Nope, we're good to go. So this was Weed Wax Base. Weed Wax played with us for quite a while on this server here. It was a lot of fun. He was all about taming some of these Therazinos and some of the Spinos. Pretty amazing, guys. So there you go. All the stuff over there. Got some cool flags. A couple little base. I think this was like his actual house area. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Very, very cool. I actually haven't been out here in a long time, so I didn't really know what all he got done on it. Built a little bridge across here. I like it. I think he had some stuff planned for out there, but just never got to move on to that. And then, like I said, he's got the two main houses. I think this first one was his actual, like, living quarters. Yeah, living quarters / crafting area. And then this one was going to be, like, his dino storage and just his overall, like, I don't know, kind of like a guild base. Look at that throne. That throne is legit. And then, I don't know, did you do anything with upstairs? Oh, some bedroom stuff up here. Okay. A bed over in the corner. That's a very spacious room. All the space. He just wanted to go super huge with the build. And these guys are actually from our, what is it, our Extinction playthrough. We brought a lot of those amazing guys over. There's his flyer hold up here. All the amazing birds that he had up here. Very, very cool. Just really huge build. He wanted to go just massive, massive with the build. And he spent a lot of time on it. So really cool. So there you go. That is the, so I think he called it Pirate Cove. Very cool. Let me get zoomed out for a picture of this one, and then we'll move on to the next one. There we go. Pirate Cove. Bam. Take a couple pictures of it. Maybe I should go do a picture of the actual house area. That probably make more sense to do it from this side. Here we go. There we go. Pirate Cove. Very cool. Yeah, there we go. That's a better side for the actual picture. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Like I said, that was Pirate Cove. And now we'll go check out, let's see. We got Auto's, Taru's. Let's go to Auto's Redwood. Auto kind of decided that the Redwood would be the best place to go to. The Redwood is obviously one of the most dangerous places to live, which means he rushed right out there to live out there. And definitely had a good time with it. Ended up being our best area for gathering, which was kind of cool. But he built an amazing build out here. Look at this place. Let's put that away. Let's get rid of that. Look at that. Auto's Redwood Manor out here. Probably the most time spent in one base out here, because everyone else kind of moved around, and Auto just kept refining and rebuilding this place to make it look better and better. Just really cool. What is this thing called? I remember we talked about this a bunch. This is a pergola. So if you guys didn't know what that is, that's a pergola. But some of these different plants and stuff out here are the ones that he actually put out here, which look really cool. Let's go around to the other side. He had his Spino guard duty chilling on the outside, doing all the damage to anything that will come here. These guys just run all over the place and eat everything in sight. Get a little bit of food action going. There we go. There you go. You can see his little guard dog crew, the Allosaurs, the Carnos, just a little bit of everything. Really cool build. Over there underneath the Wyvern is the little farmhouse, or the, what do you call it, the greenhouse, the little greenhouse place. And then on the inside, build up like a few things all over the sides. Got some really cool decorations up on the sides. All the different kills, I guess. And then inside here, oh, I thought I saw someone else moving for a second there. Inside here, you got all the flyers. You got Auto chilling on the bed. Bunch of little red guys. I don't know if there's anything this way. I think this is just like a cool little porch with the little trees out here. Pretty cool looking. I could have swore I saw someone running around, man. I'm seeing things. Alright, inside here, you have his little, like, barnery type area with his terror birds. We were going to do a terror bird racing championship, which I still think we should probably do for the end of this episode, along with the actual boss fights. We should probably do a little bit of terror bird action. But the stables came out awesome over here. Got the bears over here, which I love the bears. Mr. Pink, little Pinky, started his own little bear breeding program. Standard number 2. Basically, he built up the strongest version of the pteranodons and then started breeding from there and kind of weeding out the colors that he didn't like. Same with kind of the RG, started doing that. But you can see all the amazing stuff over here. And like I said, he was breeding for speed with these guys. And we're going to do a little bit of racing championship. But there you go, kind of cool. I thought there was like one more spot. Yeah, there it is. Right up there, right up top, there was like another little spot that he had for his thylacolios and some of his flyers at times. There you go. Thylacolios chilling in the back. Candy, Bouncy, and Little Tigger. Very, very cool. So there you go. There's Otto's Redwood build. Very, very... Oh, no. Oh. Disaster's happening. Just a really cool build out here. Let me see. I don't know where the best spot would be for a picture of this place. Might have to tell each person to go figure out what their best screenshot is, because I think I may not capture what the best one is. Let's jump over here if I can. I don't know, let's see, maybe, because you got to capture as much of it as possible out here. There we go, that'll work. Alright, so there you go, Otto's Redwood. Let me show you, I started to build in the Redwood as well. I didn't get a chance to finish it. We just kind of ran out of time on it, but we built up a little bit of an elevator system, and then I was trying to work on like a little bit of a hanging system out here, and it was coming out pretty good. Oh, here's our buddy Flounder from the Extinction series. Absolutely amazing. We got this one over to the server before that server was shut down. But so basically over here, we've got this bridge that we were extending out. I wanted to get it all the way out to the center of the water, and we just kind of ran out of just time, I guess, and then we kind of moved on to a new server, so I never got to finish it. We did get the elevator working, although it's been a long time. Do we still have power? No, we definitely do not. Man, I would love to do the gas, but we definitely can't do that. Let's see, who can we bring out here? She so fly? Let's see, fly. Come on, fly. There we go. There's our buddy. So we'll go ahead and take her up top real quick. Alright, so like I said, over here we got ourselves built up the little suspension area up here. The elevator was working when we had power. And then we have this really cool drawbridge system. This is what we were working with here. Check this out. Where is it? We've got this right here, switch. And it's got the actual drawbridge. Look at that. How cool is that? Love the drawbridge look. It's just really cool. And it goes up nice and slow. Goes right into the actual behemoth type door right there. All right, let's switch it back down. There we go. Look at that. Just out in the Redwood. Really cool build. Bam. Let's get it all the way down. And we'll take one more picture. There we go. And like I said, we just didn't get a chance to really kind of finish this out. But this was kind of a build we were working on. We were really excited for it. We just never got a chance to finish it. Some of our amazing bears. A couple of these guys from the actual Extinction series as well. All right. Lucy Lou Who. Nice name. All right. And like I said, we were trying to build out into the water area. We just never really got a chance to finish it. But I really liked the idea that we were going with out here. So there you go. There's another one of the build spots. Like I said, one of the undone ones. But I still thought that it was kind of cool what we were somewhat working with here before we kind of ran out of steam. Get a screenshot of that. There we go. All right, so that's that one. Let's go ahead and go. You know what? Let's go to the Rex Pen. The Rex Pen is pretty sweet. Basically, what Taru was going for here, this is a pretty much 99.9% Taru build. We were going for like a Jurassic Park Rex Pen, and this is where all of our Rexes for the upcoming boss fight are. We're going to take these guys, and I think the 2 Uranus onto the boss fight, and hopefully be able to defeat the bosses. I don't know. We'll have to see, but let's kind of show you from the outside. There you go. Going for like the, as you would call it, the Jurassic Park look. There we go. Bam. All we need now is like the Jurassic Park sign up on the top. You know, welcome to Jurassic Park. We spared no expense. So there you go. Really, really cool build. Really like this one. Where, like I said, all of our Rex is on the inside over here. It does have a wall that you can walk inside of. One of these sides over here has a door on it. Is it over here? Yep, you can actually walk around on the inside, so it's got enough room to do that. But we were doing all of our Rex breeding and everything out here. What's up, dodos? A bunch of green Christmas dodos. And this shows you how long ago this server was going on. A lot of these Christmas color dinos during the Christmas event. I think it was like, man, I don't even know, maybe November when we started this server? I honestly don't remember. We got pretty heavy into it. We got our Tech Raptors over here, Griffin, just all kinds of stuff, man. So many things going on. Who's that? Oh, Azula, one of the original OG Dodicaruses, and Toxic Pumbaa. That's a cool color combination there. But there you go, and we'll kind of show you. You'll see all the guys go out later. These are just basically high level Tech Rexes that we're gonna take in. You got over level 500 on a lot of them. I think our buddy is over here. 25% imprint. Optimus Rex. I think that's our guy. It was pretty close to a perfect tame. So that's definitely one of the ones that we used a lot for breeding. Grimlock, just male 1, Tech Rex. Some of them didn't get names because they were literally just for breeding, and they're going to be kind of cannon fodder as we go into these fights. But they should have quite a few layers. They got quite a few levels on them, and they're going to be a lot of fun for the boss fight. Hopefully we can stomp the boss fight. That's what we're hoping at least. Let's go out here. And we should probably take an aerial picture of this one because it's so big. Let's go like that. Let's go. Let's get Shiso Fly out here. There we go. And then we'll kind of check this out from above. See if I can do this without like the wing and everything else in there. There we go. Not a bad picture. Oh, I guess we should get rid of that, right? Well, let's try it one more time. And bam. Uh-oh. We might have just froze everything. Oh, there we go. I thought we froze everything. There we go. So really cool. Just a neat little build. We just wanted to kind of do it out here by itself so they wouldn't really be in the way of anything else. And that was kind of the plan with that. So it definitely worked out pretty good. Let's see. Get out of K mode here. And get that back up. Alright, so there you go. Rex pin. Also, we do have our Gigas out here. Obviously, we can't take them to the boss fight, but we did get a few really cool Rexes. One that we found out in the desert. And then some other ones that they tamed up, which are really cool. We at least got our one tame for it. And then let's go to the underground base. I think affectionately called the Hockey Puck, the tech base. We were going to convert it all to tech. We never really got a chance to do that. So it's mainly just metal with some tech things in it. Some different, I don't know, stuff. Different stuff in it. Let's go over here. There you go. The Hockey Puck. You can see it's a definite Hockey Puck shape. We've got our Tussle Toothus out here. We've got a couple of those guys. Like, I think a perfect level 1 should be this one here. Oh, it's a 444 male. That's not ours. Somewhere out here is a pretty amazing Tussle. We got some pretty high level Megalodons. Sharknado, one of the original OG sharks. Let's see. Is it you? Oh, man. No, they got some new ones. And I know they were breeding babies out here at one point. But we got the little gnome home, which is part of one of the Ecos mods. And then inside the base is really cool. We've got all of our artifacts over here on this side. We did gather one of each of the artifacts, so we have the entire collection there. Very cool. Make sure we get a picture of that. Actually, love that picture. Very cool. Make sure I get it one more time. There we go. So that was the tech base, or what we call the tech base, even though it was very little tech involved with it. But we got quite a few things in it. Just a really cool build. This is actually way better at nighttime. I probably should have brought you to this one at nighttime. And then, of course, Taru's little addiction of shine horns over here, which were pretty cool. So that's that one. All right. Where did we park the bird? There we go. And let's go ahead and jump to the next one. We're already running up close to 20 minutes. We haven't even tried the boss fights yet. I don't think the boss fights are going to take a terribly long time, but we want to get to them kind of soon. This one was from a long time ago. But let's go ahead and go to Hunter's Keep. This is Taru's build of the giant castle right there in the center of Ragnarok. We had a lot of problem there at one point because there were so many things in the area, kind of like right now maybe. No, we're good. There were so many things in the area, and there was something causing so much lag that we couldn't even fly here anymore. So it was like off limits for a while, which I know she was bummed because she put a lot of time into this build. Where is it? There it is. There we go. As it builds in, it's going to take a second because it is massive build. Lots of gathering and lots of time spent on this build, and she did an amazing job on it. Kind of like a castle cathedral kind of thing going. Super huge build. In fact, wait, let's go up there and get another like aerial shot of it, because I think it definitely warrants a aerial shot. There we go. All right. So really cool. And then in the backside, you can see the stables over there. We'll do a quick run through of this one before we move on to the next one. because a lot of time was spent on the inside making sure that everything was good in there. There were some other trees and some different decorations out here, but we couldn't figure out what was causing the slowdown. So we had to get rid of quite a bit of stuff out here, which is kind of a bummer because of the amount of time that was spent. Let's go in the side over here. Nope, my bad. All right. So you got some of the little spiral staircases, which I know were a pain to put in because we worked a little bit with spiral staircases on our base, and they just never line up quite right. You got some of the really cool, what do you call these, the different armor stands, right? All the different building stuff over here that she worked on. The actual bear cart, which we have up at our base as well, looks really cool. This is the study or the library. Absolutely awesome. Perfect look to that one. Really good job. I love the bookshelves on the side. All right. Here's the main throne room, complete with the chairs for us to sit in and rule over everything. There we go. Make sure we zoom in a little bit. Bam, there we go. Complete with Taru colors on the backside there. All right, another spiral staircase on the front with the actual cool little gate that opens and closes in the front. And then on this backside was another more of the crafting area, complete with a fireplace with water, which is really cool. And I think you can actually drink the water. Yeah, there it is. We can actually drink that water, which is really cool. Another exit out here to the, I think she's got a pergola as well. Yep, pergola. New word of the day. All right. Up to another spiral staircase up here. And I think she had one more little room up here. Here it was, the actual bedroom, complete with Taru color bed. And then the fire, some candles, all kinds of cool stuff. Just really good job on the inside. Something I never really got into. Look at that. That's really cool. Wall fountain. I like that. All right. Over here, the actual map tables. This is the war room, I assume. And then over here, you can kind of look out over into the study, which I thought was a cool touch. There you go. Kind of look out over into the library. Very nice. That's about as close to a library as I'd probably get. All right. I guess this is probably the guest bedrooms. All right. I'm going to assume that one's mine because it's blue for TBF. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So there you go. Really cool build. And then on the backside, of course, there's the stables over here, which were kind of the same thing she did over there, just a little bit bigger version of it. Once again, all the horses, because if in case you guys haven't noticed from watching any of the videos, Taru has a slight horse problem. She's got so many horses. She loves getting these guys. Oh my god, a unicorn. I kind of forgot about that. What's up here? Just a few more of the creatures up here. Guard dog. First Noel. All the cool dinos up here. A couple bears. Just so many cool things. Like I said, just a huge build. A whole lot of time that went into this. So it was definitely worth showing off a little bit. Alright. Now I kind of saved what I think is the best for last, because I think just the way that it was built into like the terrain, it just worked out perfect. So Sky Castle was mine. I do need to go back and get one picture of that real quick. We'll do that, and then we'll move out to the actual desert base. So I'll meet you guys at the desert base in about 3 seconds. Alright, so the final stop is the Wyvern Desert Air Base. Kind of a long name, but it just kind of made sense because you can see all the wyverns, and that was the main theme of it. Now, the best part about this base is not just the wyverns. The wyverns are obviously amazing, and being in the desert is always kind of fun to build in. But the way that we built into the side, and mainly Taru doing this, the way that we built into the kind of the side of the walls, it just kind of fits in out here, and it actually did a really good job of incorporating what's already here and then just kind of adding to it. And I just really liked how it came out. Probably our best overall base of the season, just the way it came out. We didn't use it a lot for anything other than hatching of all of the babies, and then eventually kind of all of our bird and flyer storage. I mean, you scared the crap out of me, Wyvern. All right, so up here, kind of you just see everything is built, like I said, into the sides. So you can kind of come up here into all the stairs. Down there, you got all of our guys chilling and hanging out. A couple of the Jerboas that started to get some of the Star Wars names, which was really cool. All of our eggs, which are probably all about to die. Not too bad, but there are some really high levels in here that we should probably have hatched up. But the eggs, there's a few eggs in there, a couple in there, some of the fire ones, just all kinds of eggs. It was really cool. This was one of the more fun builds that we got into, like I said. So that's that up there, and then from up top, you got the little castle pieces up here where the allosaurs were sitting. Really cool look. All right. And I didn't even take a picture. Let me get up here and get a picture of it. There we go. Megalania chilling in the cut. All right. There we go. K-mode it. Make sure I get a couple pictures of it. And I might have actually taken a picture of it. We just kind of spaced it out here. There we go. Just really, really cool build. All right, let's go up to the top real quick so you can kind of see the bird area up there. It came out really well as too. There we go. Tribe member Auto joining up. Very cool. Let's see. Oh, where's She So Fly again? There we go. She So Fly. Let's go ahead and jump on our buddy so we can get a little bit of an aerial view of this place. Like I said, it just came out really good. We had even more wyverns there, but everybody's kind of taking their wyverns back to their base. Up top, we got a few more of the amazing wyverns. The Quetzal's right there in the middle. We had one more Quetzal that was in a frozen, what do you call them, the cryopods, but all of our cryopods died, so that one is gone. Although, still laying eggs, which is weird. But yeah, this became our little bird storage area. We had the RGs on one side. Not a lot of RGs, because the same thing, everyone kind of kept their own personal RGs at their base. And then the Pteranodons, which we kind of started getting a little bit of an overflow of on the other side. So let's go over here. I had to kill off a bunch of Pteranodons as we started to get some of the higher level ones, but some pretty high levels. I think everyone in here is level 400 and above. Some of them getting really close to 500. Should be a couple, like right at 500 maybe. Oh, 361. Oh, because Petrie is an OG. Petrie would stay with us forever. Just all these cool different colors. A lot of the Christmas colors. Some of the different ones that got bred in. Some of the green colors, stuff like that. Trouble. The P is silent, so Trouble. There you go. Just, I don't know. It was a cool build. We had a lot of fun with it. Definitely the one that I wanted to save for last year because of how much work went into it. Some of the OGs for the breeding program over here. Super Listro. Rainbow Backup. I think Auto probably tamed about 100 Listros on this server because almost every set of animals had a Listro. You can see almost everywhere. There's at least a Listro hanging out with them for extra levels. Let's see. Let's go back around and jump off. But that's pretty much it. That's kind of what we want to show you, just all the different places that we got into building. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that part of it. Now we're going to go ahead and jump in with the adventurers, get into a little bit of hopefully recording the boss fight, and then we'll move on to more stuff. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, we've realized we forgot one base. This one was really cool. This is the swamp base. Once again, kind of getting built into the actual sides of the base. What's up, man? Red Death. Just kind of a cool little build into the actual swamp area over here with all the different kind of blended into the sides as best we could using some of the stuff that's already there. So that way it's kind of just building onto what's already existing. Worked out really well. Looks really, really good. And then over here you got the, I think, is this drawbridge or the open gate over here? This one we'll definitely have to go get our bird to kind of fly above it so you can really see how well it was incorporated on top of everything. But it looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and get She So Fly one more time. But yeah, we just realized that we kind of forgot this one. I kind of forgot because it was one of the last ones that got built up. I believe she was building a bridge across right there. And that would have been a thing, maybe a drawbridge or something like that. And that was right before the server kind of lost its steam. This is what she was working on at the very end. But just really cool. Just definitely built into the side. And this is really cool because this is something we started on our Xbox playthrough. Oh, what is up? Just a little Paraceratherium hanging out over here. But this is something that we worked on our last playthrough down here. I don't even know what this building is. I don't know about that one. That's really cool looking. We did this on Xbox, and we didn't get quite as far as she did. We just kind of built up the sides, and then we're moving from there. But she did a really, really good job on this base. And I think you can fly down through the center. You got to be careful not to hit the tree. The tree would break if you actually hit it. You got to be a little bit careful there. Now, I think one of these leads out to the rest of the swamp, and then the other one should lead to this little building right here. Let me see. No, okay. It's just a separate building by itself. All right, all right. Oh, there we go. A bunch of otters. There you go. All of the otters. So that's kind of what's up there. Just a really cool build. Is that like a sky roof? It looked like it would open. All right, so there you go. Last building. All right, let's go get into some boss stuff. Auto's already on the server. Hoping Taru gets on here in a minute. We can go ahead and jump into some adventures craziness. All right, so as we went back and edited, we realized that there was an audio problem. We don't get any of the audio from either Auto or Taru. Super bummed about it because this was such a series that was really centric around the three of us actually playing quite a bit, plus Weedwhack jumping in for a little while, and we had just this was one of the most fun seasons. Definitely the one that we spent the most time with, the most building, the most just adventuring around and doing adventure-y things. So basically, we're going to go into the boss terminal, and then after that, we're going to do a few different spawns of bosses out in the, just for fun, Taru's actually going to admin spawn a bunch of bosses out in the middle of a field with all of our Rexes, so our Rexes can go into some serious battles. But it was definitely a lot of fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a little bit of music in here, and then if I have to come back and commentate for anything, I'll do that. Otherwise, it'll be just music and the actual boss battle. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it.
back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
This is where we fight! This is where they die! Remember this day, men, for it will be yours for all time!
There we go, guys. Finally, the finale for Ragnarok. It took a long time to get this video out. We actually recorded it a little while back. I had a few Ragnarok videos that just didn't actually get released, so the series kind of ended a little abruptly as we moved on to other series. We kind of got started on all kinds of other things, but I wanted to come back and make sure we closed out the video, make sure we closed out the series, and closed out the server the right way. I was really bummed that we lost all the audio for it, but it was still cool getting to see the actual final battle, and it was a lot of fun getting to actually go in there and fight the boss in the actual arena. And then after that, Taru spent a little bit of time summoning in all of the different bosses. Pretty much every code we could find, we just kept punching it in, having that actually spawn in, and then defeating that. We unlocked all the tech stuff for it, which is really cool. So if we come back to this map to do some more building, this server is still live. It's still something that we still go back to occasionally. So it might be something that we go back to in the future to maybe do some builds and stuff like that, because it was just such a fun server. Definitely, this was probably my most fun Ark experience in a very long time. Obviously hanging out with the adventurers, obviously just playing Ragnarok in general. It was a lot of fun. But man, let me know what you guys think. Tell me if you guys liked the episode. Really sorry the audio got messed up, but other than that, hopefully it was a lot of fun to watch. I know I had a lot of fun making it, editing it, and hanging out with the adventurers. So, alright, if you guys do enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. It seriously helps us out. As of recording this outro, we're over 1,200 subs. I seriously appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun. We got more stuff coming up with the adventurers for sure, in addition to the Eternal server, which ends the Gaia Eternal server, Evanis Astrum, that ends up being mainly me. We are going to have another vanilla-ish series coming up, either on Valguero, Crystal Isles, one of those. We're looking at some of the other maps that we can do. An Ecos, Builder's Paradise, kind of just vanilla plus type server where it's not too over the top. But alright guys, man, I had a lot of fun. Ragnarok was amazing. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys go check out some of the other videos on the channel. Thanks guys.